Well, a lot of you seem to like my previous review on Flick's excellent adventure, and I enjoyed making it, so I'm gonna do another one on something even more obscure. That's smart. Free to Be... You and Me was a 1972 album and picture book used to promote gender equality, but it's better known by its 1974 ABC special under the same name, Free to Be... You and Me. And that's what we'll be watching, obviously. The only reason I know about it is because my parents had it on DVD, and I actually watched it a lot as a kid for some reason.
This show is so dumb.
Was it because it was actually good? Does this nearly 40-year-old special still hold relevance today? That's probably not. Okay, wow, I didn't even have to wait for anything. It just gets creepy right in the first second. Seriously, this looks like something straight out of one of those creepypasta videos. Hope you ARG players are taking notes. Could be the next Marble Hornets. And these credits are kind of confusing. Are you trying to convince me that this little girl is Mel Brooks? Cause I'm not falling for it. A text. And yes, you read that right. Michael Jackson is in this. Pre-career, I assume.
To a land where the river runs free. To a land through the green country.
Wait, why are these horses kidnapping children? This is a serious problem. Someone needs to do something. I mean, where are the parents? These kids are just all alone, sitting on a carousel unsupervised? There doesn't even seem to be anyone operating the carousel. What is happening? Perhaps they're just going, where the children are free. And if that's the case, I'm kind of scared as to what free means in this context. So now we cut to a nursery with... babies? I hesitate to call them babies. They look more like the undeveloped fetus of Miss Piggy and Number One's love child.
I'm a baby.
Well, what do you think I am, a loaf of bread?
Is that a joke or an actual guess? Because you actually do kind of look like a loaf of bread.
Well, what do you think I am, a loaf of bread?
You could be. How do I know? I'm just born.
And yet you speak perfect English.
Hey, maybe you're a boy and I'm a girl.
Nah. I'm a girl and you're a boy.
I think you're wrong.
I'm never wrong.
How are you never wrong? You were just born.
Here comes the nurse to change our diapers.
About time, too. I've never been so uncomfortable in my life.
What life? Never mind. Let's just move ahead.
Nah.
So now there's a song about how you don't have to change when you grow up. Nothing wrong with it, aside from a few scaring moments, which seems to be a reoccurring theme now.
But I'm gonna get up there soon.
Not the fish! What did he ever do to you guys?
You stupid air breather!
Wait, now we're back with the babies? Oh god. They're gonna be in the whole thing, aren't they?
Look at that daddy in the back on the chair jumping up and down like a monkey.
Where?
Too late. He fell off.
I'm sorry, he fell off? Is he okay? Does he need our help? Is this something we should be laughing about? Will we ever see this happen?
Nah.
Then we get another song. This one is about how mommies and daddies used to be kids. Wow. Breaking new ground.
Women with children.
Men with children.
Men with children?
Men with children.
Men can't go around being with children. This is the 70s anymore. You can't... Oh. I guess it was the 70s.
Some mommies are doctors.
Some daddies are bakers.
Or welders.
Or painters. Or funny joke makers.
I'm sorry, or what's?
Or funny joke makers.
Fi and Joe makers?
Or funny joke makers.
Oh, funny joke makers. Okay. You mean a comedian? I know you needed a rhyme for baker, but funny joke maker isn't a job. But if it was, I'd probably get fired.
Mommies can be almost anything they wanna be.
That's right, kids. You can be anything you want to be, including a hobo sleeping on a park bench. Great messages here. Of course, this special is more than just songs and nightmarish puppetry. There's also animated shorts. This one is about the whole ladies first thing. Do people even still say this anymore? Was this really even a problem in the 70s?
Ladies first, ladies first. Ladies first.
Hey, that's not ladies first. That's just being a jerk. You even cut other girls in line. What, are they not ladies? What makes you a lady, huh? Last time I checked, women all use the ladies' restroom.
Her life went on like that for quite a while, and she wound up having a pretty good time.
Wait, hold on. Oh my god, guys, it's Mr. Fantastic. I can't believe it. So then they're in a jungle? Not a zoo, like an actual real jungle. I thought schools went on field trips to museums and theme parks, not dangerous jungles.
Would somebody please clear the way for me?
Clear the way? It's a vine! You can't walk around a vine? Really? I hope this girl gets killed off.
What do you mean there aren't enough mangoes to go around? Hand over a whole mango, please. And they did.
Of course, and they did. That's their answer to everything. And they did, and they did. Well, why did they? They obviously don't want to. Was it like a constitutional requirement for ladies to go first? I mean, look where it got them. These other people are likely to starve because of her. Lives are at risk here. Children could die.
Well, then guess what happened?
Wait, what? How did they get stuck in a net? Okay, she steps on the rope. It's not connected to anything. Screams and... how?
Looks tender. Smells nice. I wonder what it is. I am a tender, sweet young thing.
Hello, little girl. Now's not time to brag. They just said they wanted to eat you.
Oh, far out.
Far out?
Far out.
Oh yeah, 70s.
And so she was. And mighty tasty, too.
Oh, and I didn't edit that. That's how the story ends. Man, what a happy ending. This girl is about to die and get eaten by tigers, and likely so will the rest of her classmates.
What'd she say?
She said, kitschy, kitschy, coochie, coo.
Can you... things stop being so creepy? Oh my god, she's drowning! Somebody save her!
Anyway.
Dudley Pippin, I didn't do it.
Such quality voice acting. Also, I want to say she?
She made him stay a long time.
Yeah, she. Didn't see the kid knock over the paint? I mean, the other kid never gets punished for his actions. He never even admits it. Remember, kids, you won't get in trouble if no one sees you do it.
On his way, Dudley met the principal.
What exactly is this principal doing?
People are saying you tipped over the paint table at school today.
What people? Are kids just going up to the principal and telling them about their day? Because that's questionable. That's really questionable.
You look like you're about to cry.
And you look like you're going to kidnap this child. Okay, this is my favorite part of the special. Watch how fast this kid changes emotions.
Not me.
Beautiful. Simply beautiful. He instantly went from being overly confident to crying his eyes out. This is like the internet in a nutshell.
I'm sorry. What for? You did that very well.
I don't like this principal. He's touching children, talks all cheery. This is very concerning. Also, not gonna lie, kinda sounds like Inspector Gadget. And I don't trust that guy either.
And the music was sad and joyous, and it filled the quiet street and went out over the darkling trees and the whole world.
Or if you're like me, it's just a metaphor for giving the kid drugs. And these are just his hallucinations. Hey, it was the 70s. I'm probably right. Wait, what?
It's alright to cry.
watch this anymore. Honestly, though, I actually do kind of like this version of It's Alright to Cry. It's a pretty nice song. Except for the slideshow of people crying. Pretty unnerving.
It's alright to cry, little boy.
Okay, I take it back. It's creepy again. We then move on to William's doll, which is probably the best part of the whole special. Seriously, the animation is nice. The song is good. It's a sweet story. I really like it. But let's nitpick anyway. Well, maybe Fred should mind his own business. How's your YouTube channel going, huh, Fred? 3 years since an upload? That's what I thought.
Don't be a jerk, said his older brother.
Don't be a jerk. Wanting to own a doll makes him a jerk? Maybe he just misheard over those sick tunes.
So his father bought him a basketball, a badminton set, and that's not all.
Man, Dad of the Year right here. Don't get your son a doll like he wants. Just give him random sports equipment. Then he'll be influenced into liking sports. They even say Will was good at every game. And his dad is still too stubborn to buy a doll? He's already playing sports like you want him to. You can clearly afford it. Just give it to him. Look at him. He's running at the speed of light. That's not only a world record, it's beyond the realm of physics, defying the very laws of science as we know it. And you will give him a plastic baby? What a chip! William's friends seem to be very fixated on the word a doll. I couldn't find this word in the English dictionary, so I assume it's foreign. If anyone knows the translation, please comment below and tell me. I'm genuinely curious. Wait, no, go back. I don't want to be here. No song from you. You don't get a song.
Let's hear it, baby. You were once a baby yourself.
I love it.
Oh God, they awaken.
Let's hear it for babies.
Rob babies? What does that even mean?
Baby grows up into a person all by itself.
I don't want to watch anymore.
Don't baby a baby. Treat it like a person you know. Yeah.
Was that even English? Was it even a sentence? Just stop talking.
Nice people, those babies. You were once a baby yourself.
Ah,
You were once a baby yourself.
ah,
You were once a baby yourself.
ah. Is it over? Okay, good. So now it's a story about a very smart and pretty girl, and her dad king wants her to marry, but she doesn't want to marry because she's an independent woman who don't need a man. Oh no, what are we gonna do?
So many young men wish to marry my daughter, and I don't know how to choose.
Well, you can rule out the ones who walk in place for no reason. They're probably demons. So the king's all like, let's have a race, and his daughter's like, yeah, okay, but if I will run, I'm gonna run, and if I win, I get to choose. And he makes this face.
Each night she would go to the field in secret until she could run the course in just 3 minutes.
I don't like how heavy the narrator is breathing. I get that they're trying to simulate running, but this is very unsettling. Why is this special so creepy?
That was young John who lived in the town. Each morning, before his studies of the stars and the seas, young John would go to the field in secret and practice running.
Man, that line was so fluent. I couldn't even tell it was redubbed. So Atlanta and John tie in the race, and neither of them want to marry, yada yada, I don't care.
Atalanta told John about her telescopes and her pigeons.
And John told Atalanta about his globes and his geography studies.
Take notes, guys. If you want a woman's attention, tell them about your globes and geography studies.
John set off by ship to discover new lands.
And Atalanta set off on horseback to visit great cities.
The king stayed home and thought about how the world was changing.
But now Atalanta...
Wait, what?
The king stayed home and thought about how the world was changing.
Well, what was the point of that if you were just gonna cut away in like 3 seconds? Why did you need to include the king's existential crisis in the epilogue?
Perhaps someday they'll be married, and perhaps they will not.
Whoa, what is happening? What? That thing is a rocket, huh? She was working on a rocket this whole time? She didn't warn her dad about it or take it with her? She just left a scientific breakthrough outside to get wet in the rain? Really? Is it a bomb? Was she gonna detonate it? Is that why she was in such a rush to leave the kingdom? So then there's a song about how people would rather be the sun than the moon. Actually, I argue against that. As the moon, you could just sleep all day, be awake all night, and you technically don't even have to do anything. You just reflect off the light of the sun. That sounds like the easiest job in the world. Or should I say, around the world. And there's this song about a pie, rugs, mowing the lawn. I don't know. It has nothing to do with gender equality, so I don't even know why it's here. So now we get another anime story. It's about wishes and junk.
Everybody knows there's such a thing as luck. Like when a good man be the first person to come in your house on the New Year Day, you have a good year.
I'm sorry, what was that ingenious law of luck?
When a good man be the first person to come in your house on the New Year Day, you have a good year. Man, I wish you'd get out of here.
Zenobia, what was the matter with Victorious?
We was just playing, Mama.
Well, why did he run out of here like that?
I don't know, Mama. That's how Victor is.
You don't know? She clearly heard you yelling at him to get out of the house. You can't exactly lie out of this one.
Mama, what would you wish for if you could have anything you wanted in this whole wide world?
Another good Pikmin game.
Good friends, Nobi.
Okay, that's like the exact same thing. So then those horses from the start come back in. Morph into the carousel. I don't care. The nightmare is over. I'm free. It can't get any creepier at this point. Help me. This is scary. I'm scared. This special scared me. I don't like it. But I suppose it's only natural to find old films like these scary. They always carry a certain uneasy tone, making you scared of things that really shouldn't be that scary. And aside from the nightmarish imagery, this is actually a pretty okay special. It's not really relevant today, but it has some really catchy songs, and that Williams doll part is still really great. It was nice to revisit, but it's certainly dated. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go burn this DVD and then cry myself to sleep.
Kitschy, kitschy, cutchy.
There's a land